What does it take to bring one of the most adrenaline-pumping action franchises to a close? Welcome back, movie lovers. Today we're diving deep into Mission Impossible: The Final Reckoning, Tom Cruise's spectacular and possibly final chapter as Ethan Hunt. Is this blockbuster farewell worth the hype? Stick around, because we're breaking down everything from jaw-dropping stunts to the story's biggest twists. Mission Impossible: The Final Reckoning marks the 8th entry in a series that has captivated audiences worldwide for over 25 years. It's a franchise that has become synonymous with thrilling action sequences, intricate spy plots, and of course, Tom Cruise's fearless stunts. Cruise, now in his early 60s, once again proves that age is just a number as he performs jaw-dropping feats that seem nearly impossible for anyone else. From flying vintage aircraft through narrow corridors to executing intense underwater sequences, the movie is a masterclass in practical effects and high-risk filmmaking. The film's action scenes aren't just eye candy, they push the boundaries of what's physically achievable on screen, with Cruise often performing his own stunts to heighten realism. This relentless dedication elevates the entire movie experience. However, beyond the action, the film adopts a noticeably darker tone than previous installments. It introduces a more serious, even doom-laden atmosphere that reflects the heightened stakes and a more personal journey for Ethan Hunt. This shift, while ambitious, changes the overall feel of the franchise, making it more somber and intense, which may appeal differently to longtime fans. The story centers around a powerful and mysterious artifact called the Podkova, linked to a nefarious plot known as the Poison Pill that threatens to destabilize global peace. The complexity of the plot is both a strength and a weakness of this final installment. On one hand, it adds layers of intrigue and raises the stakes to a global scale, promising a climactic showdown that feels grand and consequential. On the other hand, the narrative sometimes gets bogged down in heavy exposition and technical jargon, which can be challenging for casual viewers or those unfamiliar with spy thrillers. Unlike earlier Mission Impossible films that balance suspense with moments of levity and clear storytelling, The Final Reckoning demands more attention and focus from its audience. This intricate plot weaving might alienate some, but for those who appreciate complex storytelling and high stakes, it offers a rewarding experience. The film attempts to combine the signature Mission Impossible thrills with a weightier, almost apocalyptic vibe, signaling that this is not just another sequel but a major, decisive chapter in the saga. Tom Cruise's portrayal of Ethan Hunt continues to be the emotional anchor of the film, though his character's evolution, or lack thereof, is a subject of debate. Cruise delivers his trademark intensity and charisma, embodying Ethan as a relentless, almost superhuman spy who never backs down. Yet, some critics argue that the character now feels too invincible, lacking the vulnerability that made earlier versions of Ethan relatable and compelling. Throughout the franchise, we have seen Ethan struggle, doubt, and grow, but in this final chapter, he often seems more like an untouchable hero, which can create emotional distance. Still, Cruise's performance is undeniably magnetic and keeps viewers invested in the story. His physical commitment to the role remains unmatched, reinforcing why he is one of the few actors who can carry such a physically demanding franchise into his 60s. This portrayal speaks volumes about Cruise's passion for the character and the franchise, and his desire to leave a lasting legacy. Despite some narrative shortcomings, his presence and dedication continue to be the heart and soul of Mission Impossible. Critical reception to Mission Impossible: The Final Reckoning has been somewhat mixed but generally positive. The film currently holds an 81% approval rating on Rotten Tomatoes, which is respectable but notably lower than some of the franchise's previous high points. Fans and critics alike have praised the film's spectacular set pieces and Tom Cruise's commitment to performing breathtaking stunts. These elements deliver exactly what audiences expect from a Mission Impossible film. However, many also point out that the darker, heavier tone of the movie and its complicated plot may alienate some viewers. The franchise has always been a blend of high stakes and clever espionage, mixed with moments of humor and charm, but The Final Reckoning feels more intense and less playful. This tonal shift might surprise or even disappoint some longtime fans who have grown attached to the franchise's balance of thrills and wit. Financially, the film is under pressure to perform at the box office given its massive budget, and early numbers show strong interest internationally, signaling that the Mission Impossible brand still commands a global audience. Behind the scenes, The Final Reckoning is much more than just another sequel. It's the culmination of Tom Cruise's relentless dedication to this iconic franchise. For nearly 3 decades, Cruise has not only starred in but also produced the Mission Impossible films, pushing for practical effects, real stunts, and authentic action that have set new standards in the industry. This final installment reflects that commitment, with some of the most ambitious sequences the franchise has ever seen. Cruise's insistence on doing his own stunts adds a layer of authenticity and excitement that CGI-heavy films can rarely match. This dedication has helped Mission Impossible maintain its status as one of the most successful and respected action series in Hollywood. The movie is not just a thrill ride but a tribute to Cruise's passion and persistence, capturing his spirit as an actor who pushes boundaries to deliver unforgettable cinema experiences. Whether this truly is the last Ethan Hunt adventure or not, it stands as a testament to what can be achieved with hard work, creativity, and fearless determination. Supporting cast members also play an important role in the film, providing moments of humor, tension, and depth that complement Cruise's larger-than-life Ethan Hunt. Returning favorites like Ving Rhames and Simon Pegg offer much-needed levity and camaraderie, reminding viewers why the Mission Impossible team dynamic is such a beloved aspect of the series. New additions to the cast bring fresh energy and help raise the stakes with new alliances and betrayals. However, some critics feel that character development takes a back seat to the film's relentless pace and emphasis on action. While the cast shines in their respective roles, there's a sense that deeper exploration of relationships and motives is sacrificed for spectacle. This is a common trade-off in high-budget action blockbusters, but it's worth noting because it influences how emotionally engaging the film ultimately feels. Still, the chemistry among the cast members helps ground the story and offers moments of connection amid the high-octane chaos. So, what does all this mean for the future of the Mission Impossible franchise? If the final reckoning truly is Ethan Hunt's last mission, it marks the end of an era for one of Hollywood's most enduring and beloved action series. Over nearly 30 years, the franchise has continuously evolved, adapting to changing tastes while maintaining the core elements that made it a massive success: heart-pounding stunts, high-stakes espionage, and the magnetic presence of Tom Cruise. His dedication to performing dangerous stunts himself has not only set a new industry standard but also created an authentic experience that audiences crave. With this chapter closing, fans can't help but wonder what the future holds. Will the franchise continue with a new lead, or will this be the definitive conclusion to Ethan Hunt's story? Either way, the legacy Tom Cruise has built through this role is undeniable. He's become synonymous with action cinema itself. While it's bittersweet to imagine the series without him, the film's ending thoughtfully balances closure with the possibility of new beginnings. It honors the past while leaving the door open for fresh stories, new characters, and maybe even a new kind of spy adventure to take the torch forward. Beyond the story and characters, Mission Impossible: The Final Reckoning serves as a testament to Tom Cruise's unparalleled influence on the franchise and the action genre at large. His passion and relentless pursuit of authenticity have redefined what blockbuster action movies can achieve. From scaling skyscrapers to piloting planes, Cruise's commitment has made the series a must-watch for fans of adrenaline-fueled cinema. The film's grand scale, breathtaking visuals, and expertly choreographed stunts showcase the heights that action films can reach when combined with star power and creative vision. Moreover, the impact of the Mission Impossible series extends beyond just entertainment. It has inspired a generation of filmmakers and stunt performers to push boundaries and prioritize practical effects. While this may be the final installment featuring Ethan Hunt, the influence of the series and Cruise's dedication will continue to resonate within Hollywood. For fans and critics alike, The Final Reckoning is both a celebration and a challenge, showing that with the right passion and effort, even the most ambitious missions can be accomplished. This isn't just the end of a film, it's the legacy of a cultural phenomenon.